Man, but let's get into what the Ice Queen had to say. Let's get into what she had to say.
Y'all got to listen to this.
Yeah, what I got, let me put at 1.5. Yeah, let's listen to this.
So-called white people, 9 ether beings. We are an extraterrestrial race. We created everything on this planet, including the human species. We are the original people of every landmass on this planet. We are the original Atlantics. And this is why they do not want you to know your history.
Facts. That's all I gotta say is facts. She's spitting nothing but facts right now. She's spitting Ice Queen spitting facts. Go ahead, Ice Queen.
She's so outraged. She's so bad. Like,
this is why whenever we talk about our history, it goes against guidelines. This is why whenever we talk about our history, every other group of people feel the need to join into our discussion. We don't care about who they are. We don't care about what they do, but they sure do care about what we do and who we are. It's because they don't want you to know that you are God. You created them and all the plants, all the oceans, all the animals. Remember who you are. Peace to the gods. I, as an eternal woman, cannot be racist.
She said peace to the gods. I'm gonna clip that up.
hey, yeah, that gotta be a drop, bro. Peace to the God.
Yeah, but like with the Ice Queen voice, peace to the gods, you know.
She's so outraged, man. Hey, you see what Carlton said? Carlton got me dead.
What'd he say? She sounds like Umar. She for sure sound like Umar. She's an Umar disciple. I think she graduated. I think she graduated from FDMG, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying?
Family to mind gone.
Yeah, family to mind gone. Family. The mind gone, family. Family to mind is gone.
Hey, look, Jay said Hotep Mayo.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man, bro. Hotep
Look,
Mayo.
John Guillory.
She doing pro-black impressions.
But look though, but never mind. Just go ahead, keep playing it. We're gonna chop it up.
I mean, but the problem is that everything she's saying though is facts. Like they are the gods. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ice Queen, she is the god. They did create everything, and y'all just need to educate yourself. Okay.
Be logic. Be like educated yourself, please, before talk to me. Before talk to me, okay?
Oh man, Daisy, get him, Daisy. Get him, Daisy.
Yeah, sick Daisy on them, man. You need to educate yourself. For Daisy, we got sick Daisy on.
Be logic. Be like educated yourself, please, before talk to me. Before talk to me, okay?
You need to educate yourself before talk to me.
Hey yes, man, she got she got Destiny together like he was about to walk out the store with, you know what I'm saying, some do-rags and some weaves without paying. She got him together. Pay for this at the cash register. What's wrong with you? Oh man, Daisy got him, man. That was hilarious. I was not expecting that.
Oh
man. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh man, let's not jump the gun, man. Let's get to let's see what the Ice Queen is talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she was spitting facts. All right, Ice Queen was spitting facts. Let's see what she said.
Put on a kufi for this and the dashiki.
That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
That would have been crazy.
Because I, as an eternal woman, would not create a global system to maintain. I, as an eternal woman, cannot be racist. Because I, as an eternal woman, would not create a global system to maintain my survival. Because I have always lived since eternity. Dear Black women, listen. Did I almost make you care? Don't worry, you don't have to care because it's actually a Black person saying this about Black people. So it's totally fine. All I did was replace Black with white. So let's take a look at the original video. The truth about Black people, 9 ether beings.
So-called Black people, 9 ether beings. We are an extraterrestrial race. We created everything on this planet, including the human species. We are the original Native American, are the original Kemites, aka Egyptians.
What I think he's getting at is the out of Africa theory. The theory is that the ancestors of modern humans came from Africa. And this 9 ether, I looked it up. It has some like spiritual meaning.
I don't think that has anything to do with
beings, but we are extraterrestrial.
Say it again.
I don't think that has anything to do with the out of Africa theory. And me personally, like as you guys know, I don't believe in the out of Africa theory.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The out of Africa theory gives everybody some type of claim to Africa, which is why you see everybody benefiting from Africa's resources except for Africans, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
Now, if you listen to somebody like Dr. Umar, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, everything came out of Africa, but that then gives the entire world some type of claim to Africa and Africa's resources. And I don't agree that that's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Beings, and we do not come from the earth. We actually come from this
being
or non-ether beings, but we are extraterrestrial beings, and we do not come from the earth. We actually come from this cosmic realm. We are the true extraterrestrial beings here on this planet.
This reminds me of that meme, the stop scrolling meme. Have you seen that? Stop scrolling.
Stop it. And if we can localize into that and meditate on it and find a way to bring that to the surface collectively as a collective African consciousness, we can take back our freedom, y'all.
People of African descent possess some divine qualities, which, if you ask me, contributes a lot to the us versus them mentality. I mean, if you had a certain reaction to when I was saying this about white people,
hold on, pause it right there. I think it's hilarious how like white people act as if we created this this us versus them mentality, quote unquote.
They literally threw the first punch, shot the first shot.
Literally everywhere they go. I'd like to see a video that she would make about the Ukrainian people that went to, where was that, Sri Lanka, and they couldn't handle it, and so they had to segregate themselves and create whites only bars. Same thing that they did in Europe when they went to England, being refugees from the war in Ukraine. They had to.
But none of that counts because it was a long time ago, right? So and what the funny thing is that like none of what you're saying counts because it was a long time ago, but she's so triggered about this brother who nobody knows, has no following, has no influence among anybody. This is outrageous. I can't believe that he would say that black people are the creator of everything.
Well, imagine
he's not imposing anything on anybody because he's nobody. But on the flip side, they impose everything on everybody.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know. It was a long time ago. So whoopsies. We forget about it.
Yeah. I mean, they imposed, Caesar Borgia's picture, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, a Jesus image to worship and stuff like that. The Council of Nicaea and Priory of Sion, and, they've sanctioned all of these books of the alleged Bible that we're supposed to read. Those are European entities. And then they made it law, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they got like the whole Holy Roman Empire and all of these different religious, geographic regions from back in the day, a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that, sitting there listening to some dude with dreadlocks on TikTok has ever been like enforceable as law. Like somebody told her, you have to listen to this.
Never.
Has been law where, in a lot of countries, you have to follow the religion. You have to follow Christianity. You have to follow, Islam. You have to follow Judaism. In God we trust is on all the money. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Most people would look at that and say, that's very odd and divisive.
We are the Moors. We are the Hebrews. We are the original Chinese. We are the original Japanese. We are the original Polynesians. Shout out to my Afro-Polynesians.
That's definitely the school of Umar. Shout out.
but what's hilarious about this is that Egypt is in Africa, and she would have that same blank, lost look if somebody suggested that Cleopatra was black. She'd say no. Clearly,
they were upset about that movie. Remember when that Cleopatra movie came out on Netflix?
Yeah.
It was big mad.
They mad about Hannibal too. Denzel Washington playing Hannibal. So the thing is that this dude is making a TikTok. Probably there's no budget behind the TikTok, and these people are making these $1 billion budget movies about things that went on in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like the fake story of Tarzan. You know what I'm saying? And they're outraged if you say, I don't know. I got to test the validity of that.
Oh, dog it. Oh, no.
Oh, you went back to the beginning?
Yeah, I went back to the beginning like a dummy.
We don't care about who they are. We don't care about what they do, but they shouldn't care about what we do and who we are. It's because they don't want you to know that you are God. You created them and all the plants, all the oceans, all the animals. Remember who you are. Peace to the God.
He also makes music. So let's listen.
See, so now she's just hating. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so like you just hate now, but that sounded like that was a banger though. So let me run it back. I'm sorry for interrupting that, brother. Let me run it back.
She probably in his DMs. She in his DMs.
Right?
He also makes music. So let's listen. Spread love. Okay, so as I just said, the us versus them mentality, he literally says us versus them. And then he proceeds to say, you have to pick a side. And if you're picking them, it's you or I. And if it's you or I, you're going to die. So peace to the gods, but death on everyone else. That doesn't sound very godlike. That doesn't sound very extraterrestrial.
You want to know the reality of it?
Mm-hmm.
The interesting reality is that with white people's history of race massacres in the United States, they actually are more likely to have wrote a song like that. Like he made that song and performed it on TikTok, but they didn't make a song like that and actually performed it in reality.
Right, exactly. He played it out in real life.
You know what I'm saying?
You know? Facts. And that's what's so funny about this is like, you know, the ice queens of the world and whatnot, and the cavemen, you know, the Neanderthal, they
You said
they literally, yeah, the Iceman.
Bobby Drake. What was his name on X-Men? Bobby Drake.
Bobby something. I know the first name is Bobby. His first name is Bobby. You know, it literally, in order to find something to be outraged about, they have to go to TikTok, not real life. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in real life.
That's like Matt Walsh with his fireside TikTok outrage.
Yeah, everything is TikTok outrage. Look at what I saw on TikTok, and I'm upset now. You know, and I'm gonna go on a whole tirade about what I saw on TikTok. He's doing the same thing. In real life, there's nothing to be mad about because in real life, I mean, we all know how the story played out, right? You know what I'm saying? We all know who's on top of the racial, socioeconomic totem pole, for lack of better words, right? So in real life, everything's great. But there's still this need to have this fake outrage about stuff that's not happening to them. And in order to find that outrage, we go to TikTok. You have to go on a social media app to find a reason to be mad and then make a YouTube video about it, as if what this man is talking about is being imposed on the world in real life when it isn't.
Right.
I didn't know who this guy was until she told me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who he was. I find that interesting though. I just find that really interesting.
It's hilarious.
They got to look and seek out reasons to be outraged. You know what I'm saying?